The new Focus ST edition, I can't believe it. I can't believe the first time I've seen it. We're just lining it up now. Yeah, looking forward to sharing this car with you. Hi there guys, Sam here. You join me in front of the 2024 Mark 4.5 facelift Ford Focus ST edition. This is this is the first one in the country, that's what I'm told. And yeah, this is the first time I've seen it. A kind subscriber has come down just to share it. It's a gorgeous Saturday morning actually. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to showing you this car. So this is one of 300, one of the last fast Fords kind of ever really made. Yeah, I'm kind of lost for words that this has kind of happened and we're kind of here, and yeah, just kind of reflect on this kind of moment. But let's go through this car. And this one is part of the first batch of like 150 that's come in. And yeah, essentially it's, well, the last kind of Ford performance, something that I'm really passionate about and enjoy. Very much reminds me of my old RS edition actually, from the Mark III. But this is the facelift. Let's go through it. I'll tell you everything about it, including there's updates in the dash as well, which is completely different to a normal car. And yeah, some super cool stuff. But first of all, 2.3 litre, 280 brake horsepower. It's essentially got the track pack as standard, and it's in this gorgeous azure blue paint. So let's go through this car. I can't believe it, I literally can't stop smiling. Yes, here is the car. Check the colour out. How amazing does that look? Ah, it looks absolutely stunning. I hope it comes up well for you guys on camera, the azure blue, because it looks really good. As part of the facelift as well, you get the facelift front end, which is different now. You get the gloss black parts as part of the track pack, so that comes just sort of around, sort of like the black details around the ST sign, gloss black around the grille. That's all standard with the ST edition, and yeah, it looks great. You get it, it's pretty much fully optioned. You can only get a few small packs, like things like the parking pack, like e-cool I believe, and a few things you can get to it. Matrix LED lights, that's all as standard. You get the lightweight flow formed wheels. You get the track pack brakes, which are absolutely huge. You get the Pirelli P0 Corsa tyres, which again are part of the track pack, so they're like proper slick rubber. Obviously that azure blue paint looks stunning. Gloss black door mirrors, gloss black roof as well. And essentially the coilovers are like, you can adjust the suspension, you can sort of tinker a bit to make it like the perfect setup for like fast road or track. And oh man, I can't stop smiling that this is here. It looks absolutely brilliant, it really does. We'll go around it properly and just give you the whole idea of the car. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe the day we've got today down on the south coast to share this kind of car. Oh, it looks so stunning. There's a few things different inside as well to talk about, and yeah, that's not a bad view. I think I've got about 1 million different thumbnails to kind of use for this car. So ready to kind of share. Yeah, just again, the wheels look brilliant. They look really stunning, really stunning. We'll get a bit of the rear end as well, just shown here. Got my Golf R in the background actually. We're actually in an unbelievable location. It's super nice. Twin exhaust pipes, gloss black around the diffuser, but actually here it's actually not gloss black. So it's a little bit more scratchy plastic. I mean, maybe it could have been all gloss black, but there's certainly bits. Real exhausts, twin exhaust pipe, sounds good. The owner says it makes a great noise on cold start. The owner's had this, I believe, since about mid-May, so it's a very early car, and from his sort of like contacts in Ford, basically said that they know that this was one of the first ones to get rolled off the production lines. That's super cool. The ST badge, you get like black surround around it, you get slightly more tinted lights as well, you get the rear spoiler, which looks really pronounced, really pronounced, obviously all in black, lines up really nicely, and it's like a proper glossy black material all the way across, which looks absolutely great. I can't get over the colour. I don't know if it's ever going to do it justice on camera. You're just going to have to take my word for it. Tinted rear windows as well on the ST edition, part of the track pack's sort of style. Wow, check that car out. Check out the views as well. It's not a bad little place. I mean, I recently filmed one of the last Fiesta STs, and to sort of be with the last Focus, you know, it's likely Ford are going to stop making the Ford Focus altogether. Arguably they should have made an RS for the Mark 4.5 or the Mark 4. They didn't. I'm happy that this is here. That's the main thing. It's an absolutely brilliant car. There's hardly going to be any of these cars sort of knocking around, well, simply because they're limited, and they're super special in that kind of regards. But there's even so many like convenient features. The Ford Focus just works really well for everything. Like the door edge protectors are really cool, which just are brilliant. I can't really even describe how amazing this car is and how it looks, and I can only hope that the camera does it justice. Oh man, unbelievable. The little tint on the lights are really quite nice as well, just kind of add to that kind of sort of stealthy nature. Really does look super cool. But if we just briefly go into the inside of this ST edition, oh man, it's so special. So it's part of the Focus ST anyway. It's quite high quality, a bit of like sort of like gloss sort of style on the side and leather on the side. You get the Ford Performance sign there, gorgeous colour. You get the standard Ford Performance seats, but the big difference is you get blue stitching now, so you can just about see that all the way across the seats. And that is something that is only part of the ST edition, so it's called like ST interior trim. It's a very small, minute kind of detail, but actually you get it on the steering wheel as well. It makes more sense to me. It's very similar to my RS edition. In normal STs, basically, this is normally in red. I think it works better, and obviously you get it around the gear gaiter as well. So that's part of it. 6-speed manual gearbox, no auto in the ST editions. They're all 6-speed manuals. You know, you've got the new infotainment as well as the Mark 4.5 facelift. And yeah, the blue stitching all nicely around there. And I believe as well, if we go into the back, with the tinted lights, the back, by the way, has loads of space, loads and loads of space. You also get a bit of blue stitching just around the side. Very minimal, not gonna lie, you know, very minimal, but adds to the touches of what is a super rare car. You also get it on the mats as well, just shown there. Man, you can see sort of the bolstering of the Performance seats. They're really special, just which are part of the normal ST anyway. Yeah, what an amazing car. I could literally just pinch myself that this car's even here. I mean, check that out. What a cool car. It's absolutely special. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show. Door edge protectors as well, just shown here. So how that works is it just pops out, and then literally it's a little bit of a rubber sort of protection. Show it in here like that, and then shuts into there. Really clever, really simple, but works so well. And what I love as well with this car, because it's a petrol engine, it's just like, it just really is that last of the last. Sounds good, goes good, front wheel drive in these cars, but not like crazy power, and not like crazy weight either. It works great. And I've driven plenty of track packs on my channel as well, which essentially in terms of the drive, that is what this car is going to be like, very much like a track pack. And if we step into it, it's a good little place to be, really good place to be. It looks so special, so special. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit lost for words actually. A bit lost for words, but I really want to show you a little bit of the infotainment as well, and let's just go through that. So yeah, just started her up and having a little play with the infotainment. Now this is actually different to a track pack or any other car, and speaking to the owner, there's already a few tiny little glitches to kind of go through, but this essentially does look a lot different. You've got like the 0 point in the RPM, which I definitely haven't seen before in a track pack. That's definitely new. And the infotainment is all in here, is all the same. Really clever, really good system actually. Yeah, works well. You've got the heads-up display just there. That's actually an option that you can spec, which this owner spec. So the heads-up display and like the parking pack as well, which was part of it. I love the wheel actually. It's very nice. But you can sort of change through the dials and go through it. So this car is on 738 miles. 738 miles is unbelievable. yeah, and then scrolling down, you got the miles per gallon. So as this car's barely running, 28 miles per gallon, so getting there. This owner, they've actually come from an ST line, a 71 plate ST line. So yeah, it's a bit of a step up, it's a bit of a difference. And the performance gauge is there, and the engine sort of temperature. Mentioned something about the DEF level. I don't know if that's all correct. And apparently if you do like the lane or the speed limiter, it doesn't match up on the right hand side. So very, very new car, and because this is very unique, and we were sort of discussing that would be nice if that was an ST edition or a Focus ST, just to make it look really great. But if you press sport mode, ironically it goes less sporty mode than the original track pack. So I'll try and insert that as well. It just goes a bit more red, so this is a bit more subtle. Hopefully you can see it okay with the like reflections and stuff. I apologize if you can't. But yeah, you've got the little sport mode shown there. You've got kind of like the dials, so like if I just give it a quick rev, you've got like that kind of shown up, and that kind of goes through there. And if we scroll through it, then this is apparently this is a lot quite customizable as well to go through. But a lot of this is ST edition, not even on the track pack or a normal ST. This is just completely different. And if I go through the modes, which you can change through in here, again, apologies, you can see my face in the background, it's whatever is what it is. You press the modes, you can essentially then just scroll through. Well, actually just use your touchscreen. So go to racetrack, and then it changes it there. You got sport mode, and it tells you exactly what that's all about. Now, on all track pack cars, you get fixed suspension. As I mentioned, the coilovers that you can change, whereas normal STs, you get the adaptive suspension, which does work really well on the road. So it is a firm car. It's got serious Pirelli P0 Corsa tyres. Now, just to tell you how serious those tyres are, they're the exact same type of tyres that you get on, say, like, I think one of my subscribers had a BMW M3 CS, and it had the P0 Corsa tyres. They're very much on like sport cars, supercars. That makes a huge difference. There's the only 4 contact points to the ground. It makes a big difference. And then yeah, there's the dials. But yeah, it certainly doesn't. That's a really interesting point, actually. The track pack sort of adds a little bit more to the dash, so I'm quite surprised actually the way it is. It's definitely a lot different than I thought. I thought it would be maybe a little bit more toned down, and the owner even mentioned it's quite similar to the Transit, which is a bit of a surprise. And then you can obviously go back into your more eco mode, normal mode shown there. This infotainment works really, really well. You've got the fan settings, the heated seats, climate control. It's Ford have done a really, really good job actually, and the quality in general in the Focus ST, you know, you can't really complain. But let's take this car out and go from there. I could just film forever and ever in this car. You have no idea how I'm feeling right now, and yeah, it's just brilliant to be here. I can't believe, you know, the owner just messaged, and this is how it happens. You meet up and you get to see one of the last performance special edition Fords ever made. They didn't make an RS, but they made an ST, and they made this. The Azura blue paint looks unbelievable. But yeah, let's take this out and let's go from there. So the owner is just about to kind of take this one out. We're gonna get some driving shots of the car. Yeah, pretty special that it's here. Yeah, off it goes. Oh, it looks so amazing. We'll see how well these driving shots work. I think they'll come out pretty well, simply because we've actually got a really good view just around me. Yeah, he's off. I'm gonna have to move into my position. This is our view. Sorry for the wind, but essentially this is we're in Portsmouth basically. I'm actually I've got family down here as well, so it's a small world. It's a small world, but we've actually got this road right here where we can get some driving shots. Now, I don't know how much that's going to come up on camera, but that sounds so good for a 2024 plate car. I don't think you can get better than that. So that's the 2.3 litre EcoBoost engine, standard ST exhaust. There's nothing sort of different on it there, but we'll get him coming back, and I'll obviously shut up so you can hear the sound. Yeah, but check out the view behind us. This is a pretty special day. I won't forget this one. I'm filming this in June 2024, by the way. yeah, pretty special. Let's get him coming past. Sounds good in the downshifts. Oh man, it looks so good. So good. It sounds good as well. And the lights look great. What a cool car! It skips a little bit, doesn't it? Oh, these roads are great. It just feels sorted, doesn't it? It feels so sorted on the suspension. Oh man. I think that's what I like. The
constant pickup.
Yeah, you can actually use the power. Yeah. It looks so good in the sun.
And the rev matching on the way down, the downshifts is just...
Oh, of course, you got the rev matching.
So when you drop it down. It's so effortless.
More roads for it as well. That's like all the power you need. Like literally, there is 280. It's enough for a front-wheel drive car.
Yeah, and the roads around here as well. It's not like they're not amazing.
It's like the UK.
Yeah.
It suits.
And I've done nothing to the suspension.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is as it left the factory.
Yeah.
Okay. So how is that set? Is that just set to like a road setting? Do you know?
Yeah, I think in the book I think it's B roads.
Okay.
And then you've got GP tracks, Nürburgring, stuff like that.
Yeah. I like the dials as well. You got. I don't know how much it will come up as we're going, but. I mean, that is like as quick as you're gonna need.
Yeah. Most of the time I'm not doing full throttle either.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it yet, and the roads aren't perfect. And
well, that's It's. I mean, it's obviously firmer being the track pack.
Yeah.
But it feels like connected.
Because the seat's so much comfier. It doesn't feel any different for me.
Seats are really body hugging. They're a big part of it. Because they're the same, if not similar to the Fiesta's one I was in on Sunday.
Yeah.
And that makes a huge difference to like when you've got firmer suspension. Yeah, that rev matching's great.
It just sounds good when you're coming up to traffic lights. It just picks up straight away.
Oh God. Look at that view as well. I mean, we couldn't have got. And of course, the big brakes.
Yeah, they are godsend.
I remember saying this because I've driven so many Focus ST track packs. That the standard ST brakes are really good, like some of the best. Ford really work on the stuff like the suspension and the brakes.
The safety side of it.
Yeah, but these are just ridiculous.
Yeah,
in combination with the tyres, particularly if things are warm, oh, it's just amazing. Well, this is pretty sensational. Absolutely brilliant. Oh no, I like the stitching there as well.
Yeah, it's just all these little bits you would notice that they've changed.
All those tiny things that make a big difference. I think I could film with this forever and ever. We might be able to get some pictures actually with it over here. That's our view. Yeah, amazing. Well, I think that sounds pretty good. That's pretty good. What an amazing car, and amazing to kind of share with you all. And yeah, Focus ST edition, last of the last. Brilliant car, great looks, Azura blue paint, 1 of 300, sounds good, goes good. Special car. What an experience. The last fast Ford you're ever gonna possibly see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one. Subscribe if you want to see plenty more. And yeah, super interested. This is like a pinch myself moment. In fact, I will pinch myself. There you go, pinch myself. This has actually happened. What an amazing car. Super cool. And another thing actually to kind of add, the owner mentioned that there's updates to some of like the infotainment which are going to change to potentially improve some of those little glitches as well, being the car so new. But yeah, unbelievable. Thank you so much. I love my subscribers so much, and if you want to be part of the channel, get involved. It's a community channel. I'm a friendly guy, and I love to share this kind of stuff. Super special. I like how you get the stripes indented. That's cool. That is very cool. Oh yeah. Right, behind the scenes, more drive-bys. This is what you get on this my channel. You get all the accolades. You got those Pirelli P0 Corsa tyres, and look how sunny it looks. I mean, that is stunning. It's so nice. It's going away. You get like sort of like the basic type indicators, I guess. I say basic, it's still pretty good. It looks pretty good, sounds pretty good, goes pretty good. Right, let's skip across. This is how it works, you see. You don't get this kind of footage. It's only on Sam's channel. Subscribe, look all the effort I go to. And then you get essentially, this is a pretty spectacular road to get the car going through. There is a bump, so he's not going to give it too much. And now he's going to turn around and we'll get the final little bits. I can talk about this kind of car forever and ever. That sounded pretty fruity as well. And just let me know your thoughts in the comments really about it. Yeah, I mean, this is where we are. Not the worst view in the world. And this is literally possibly, you know, I've mentioned before in Ford videos, I don't really know what Ford are potentially doing on the performance aspect of things. And I love how this community of fast Ford fans and cars I love so much. I love my Volkswagen, you know, I've got my Golf Rs and the Audi group stuff. But Ford's really special to me, particularly being down here actually on the south coast where my dad lives and a lot of my family are from. I got into Fords because of my dad. You know, he had Ford estates, he had like the Ford Sierras, he had Ford Focuses. I chose most of his fast Fords. He didn't have fast Fords, he had Fords. Then I had my fast Fords. I had my Mark 7 Fiesta ST. I then had, what did I have after that? I got the Golf R. I had a Fiesta ST200, which was unbelievable. And I'm just seeing to see the drive-by comes by. And then I had my Focus RS edition. I love my Fords, I think they're brilliant. Hopefully, fingers crossed, get one again in the future. Yeah, it's just a genuine passion of mine, and I'm so happy to share it. And just to have this opportunity to be able to meet up with someone and share an unbelievable car is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, that's all I want to do, part of the community. I'll probably go down to Ford at Bewley. They do one at the New Forest. They do a fast Ford thing, so I'll be there for that if people want to come down and check it out. Yeah, and I'll do some filming there. But yeah, let's get the last drive-by, shall we? Brilliant.
Dealer, I said to the dealer I want it fitted.
Yeah.
And they did it for me.
Oh, it's a good way to keep
hot, yeah.
Oh, it looks special. Yeah, I mean, I would keep this stock.
Yeah, but like they used to put all bags and that down here, and I don't know whether it's cost saving or weight saving.
Ah.
And then there used to be a plastic trim that would run down here to cover all of this stuff up. The same on the other side.
I used to think sometimes owners made that green. But is that just how it comes out of the factory?
Literally, I've popped this hood twice, probably. But like, this is all rubber.
Oh yeah. And that's purely. Is that because of the B&O then?
Yeah. So.
Okay, the B&O and.
But they completely changed it because that used to be over there, and they've changed the harness, and it's shorter harnessing, so you can't modify it and put a space over it. Because you used to have all this storage all the way up around here, all the way around.
See, stuff you don't know.
Yeah, but then this is annoying now because this slides around.
Oh, because it's not
up higher, and then it gets crumped up in the corner, which is a bit annoying. Can we put the headlights into manual? They're on auto, so they're not on if you want. I don't know what that would look like.
Yeah, see what it goes, see what it looks like.
Yeah, you need on it.
I think I prefer it with
Yeah.
the LEDs as well. Yeah, the last few little bits on the Focus ST edition, these are only allocated to like the best performing dealers in the country, in the UK. That's the idea. So yeah, as the owner's finally leaving, we were chatting for so long. So they're essentially like only to the best dealers. As it zooms away,